See what's happening this instant. ABC 11 Eyewitness News at 7 starts right now.
This morning, experts are sounding the alarm as we see our state hit new record highs in COVID-19 cases and people in the hospital. We're taking the time to carefully walk you through them.
And the local Christmas parade going on is scheduled despite warnings from health officials. Why the mayor says he's okay with it.
Good morning, Carolina. It's Saturday, December 6th. I'm Pulliam in for Anthony Wilson.
And I'm Julie Wilson. I cannot believe that we are already transitioning to mid-December.
Tell me about it.
What is happening? See you 2020, right?
Right. Bye-bye.
I got the laugh over there. You're watching ABC 11, also available at abc11.com and, of course, our ABC 11 app. Looking live into Raleigh. Beautiful outside, but it's cold this morning,
It's cold.
Tim.
There's some frost on the windshields, Robert. What can we expect today?
Get the defroster, grab that extra cup of coffee, hot tea. Tim and Julie.
All right, Robert, thank you. New COVID-19 updates for you and your family. The United States reporting more than 200,000 new cases on Saturday for the fourth straight day. More than 1 million new cases reported already this month in just the first 5 days. Johns Hopkins says more than 281,000 Americans have died. It comes as North Carolina sets another record in the COVID-19 pandemic, seeing more than 6,000 cases on Saturday.
Yeah, let's get you through today's concerning key metrics. The state reporting 6,018 new cases, hospitalizations also breaking another record at 2,171.
The positive test rate now sitting at 10.7%, down slightly from over 11% on Friday. Sadly, another 49 North Carolinians have lost their lives to the virus, bringing the state total to 5,516. Now look for an alert on the free ABC 11 app when the new metrics come out this afternoon. You've got another chance to get tested for COVID-19 in Southeast Raleigh today if you missed it yesterday. Testing gets started at 9 a.m. at the Raleigh-Gethsemane Seventh-day Adventist Church that's on Sanderford Road. You'll have to register online for the free test. Now to breaking news, a child and teenager hurt in a pair of shootings. Raleigh police tell us our breaking news crew, a 12-year-old was hurt in the parking lot of an apartment complex on St. Giles Road near Glenwood Avenue. That injury coming from debris and not from being shot. It comes just hours after 3 people are hurt in a downtown Raleigh shooting. Police tell us the gunfire erupted on East Martin Street just before 8:30, leaving a 16-year-old boy and 2 women hurt. They're all expected to be okay. Eyewitness News tracking the Carolina comeback of schools, the next high school sport allowed to start practice.
Also, the important reminder for Wake County families who want to learn remotely and the deadline that they need to keep in mind.
Plus, serving the community for another year, the special anniversary happening in Raleigh this weekend. But first, we say good morning to you, Robert.
Good morning to you.
All right, Wake County Public Schools will vote on an updated school calendar in about 2 weeks. It will give current single-track year-round students a short summer vacation before the 2021-2022 multi-track year-round school year begins. The vote happening Tuesday, December 15th. Meantime, an important reminder for Wake County parents, sign-ups for the Elementary Virtual Academy are now open and will stay open until this Wednesday, December 9th. Now, the window for middle and high school students has closed. For more information, just go to the district's website.
A pair of Senate races being watched across the country. The president traveling to Georgia to try to convince Republicans to vote.
Also, COVID-19 and mass vaccination underway in a major city, but there are some concerns about the doses.
And then a nor'easter dumping snow. Most of us probably, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, are thankful that it is not happening here.
Very thankful. 7:15 on your Sunday. This morning, President Trump is back at the White House after speaking at a rally in Georgia last night. The president stirring up support for 2 contentious Senate runoff races that will determine which party controls the chamber. Now, Trump pleading with Republicans to vote while also repeating his unfounded claims of election fraud in last month's election.
Something that's very important, and you have to get out, you have to vote, you have to make sure you have every vote counted. If you don't get out and vote, they are going to win. Now, you know, a lot of people, friends of mine, say, let's not vote. We're not going to vote because we're angry about the presidential election. And they're friends of mine. But if you do that, the radical left wins, okay?
Republicans are concerned the president's false claims of a rigged election and criticism of Georgia's Republican governor would discourage voters on the right. Julie, the pandemic preventing Pearl Harbor survivors from coming together tomorrow to remember that tragic day in Hawaii. The National Park Service and Navy are closing the ceremony to the public, and it'll be live streamed instead. More than 2,400 people were killed in the attack on December 7th, 1941. With the first snow of the season this week, North Carolina ski resorts are rushing to open. Many are scrambling to make sure they're COVID-19 compliant. At the Cataloochee Ski Resort, I love that name, you'll see extra signs about social distancing and required face coverings. Also, lift wait times could be longer as fewer people will be put into the chairs at a time.
Okay, this weekend, a powerful nor'easter dumping snow across New England. Thankfully, we didn't say North Carolina, am I right?
Yes.
All right, check out this mess on roads there in Massachusetts, in Maine on Saturday. Some areas reporting more than 6 inches.
It does look pretty, Julie.
Yeah, I prefer to look at it through the TV screen. I'm not like 5 seconds of cold weather and I'm out. Public Works crews there clearing and salting the roads. Thousands of people are without power across the region. I'm not a fan of that. So I'm from Missouri. We've been talking about that. Back in 2008, we had a huge ice storm. We were snowed in for 2 weeks with no power.
Oh, wow.
Oh. We had a generator. Thankfully, we're privileged in that, but it ain't for me.
We don't have to worry about that here, Robert.
No,
right?
No, not at all. It's cold, definitely cold this morning, but no snow on the way. Some
People believing it's important for children to learn the contributions of African Americans to American history.
I totally agree with this. It is 7:22 on your Sunday, a COVID-19 conundrum. Julie, can you take a sick day if you're working from home?
You can if your phone's working and you can call in.
Yes, the takeaways from one HR guru and why working from home has turned out to be a win-win either way.
You know, when we worked from home, I liked it. I got more done and I felt less paranoid that I was being watched.
And honestly, some of us are really still doing it.
Yeah.
So it's really productive.
Yeah.
Well, a lot more to get to in the pandemic, including the new stay-at-home order going in place today for millions of Americans.
Plus, Eyewitness News, your trusted source for vaccine news, the key days that we're watching this week.
And a Christmas parade goes on despite warnings from health officials why people said they want to come out and celebrate.
It is 7:30 on the dot on your Sunday morning.
The sun is up.
Yeah, not a cloud in the sky as we look into the Bull City. Beautiful hue of gold reflecting off the buildings there.
Good morning, Durham, and good morning, Carolina. It's Sunday, December 6th. I'm Tim Pulliam in for Anthony Wilson.
And I'm Julie Wilson. You're watching ABC 11, also available at abc11.com and our ABC 11 app. All the day's news, it's just ahead.
But first, let's check in with First Alert meteorologist Robert Johnson. We have a great day on tap, Robert.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. And
Meantime, a North Carolina company is playing a key role in getting those vaccines out safely. Thermo King is a leader in refrigerated transport. They are offering products and their services to make sure the vaccine gets to where it needs to be. The company, based in Davidson, makes storage solutions that can maintain that ultra cold -70 degrees Celsius temperature for long periods of time. This is a potentially game-changing option, Julie, for rural and underserved communities without access to a hospital with large storage capabilities. Former presidents Barack Obama, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton have all agreed to get the vaccine when it's available. All 3 men say they will do it publicly, even on camera, to help promote the safety of the vaccine.
And you don't want to miss this. Starting tomorrow, the I-Team getting you up to date with the latest details surrounding a COVID-19 vaccine. Join us every day next week on Eyewitness News at 6 as we answer your questions.
And despite warnings from the local health department, the Youngsville Christmas Parade still made its way through the town this weekend. Many of you watching the live stream on our ABC 11 Facebook page. And as cases are on the rise in Franklin County, parade goers say they are not too concerned. In Youngsville, Santa Claus floated through the town's Christmas parade. It's where hundreds of people showed up Saturday. Franklin County health leaders hoping COVID did not make a special appearance among those gathered, where some people were without a mask.
I'm not extremely concerned about it.
24-year-old Aaron Gillingham from Wake Forest drove the short distance to Youngsville with his buddies to support the mayor's decision.
I think it was awesome.
The parade route appeared crowded. Gillingham and his crew kept their distance but chose not to wear a mask.
I do not live with any elderly people. The coronavirus is not deadly to Younger people for the most part.
But health leaders worry that logic could make the spike in COVID-19 cases and deaths in Youngsville even worse.
We've tested children as young as 4 months old who've been positive. We've seen 35 people in our county die from this virus. We've seen thousands infected. It will strain an already strained department and an already strained healthcare system.
But Mayor Fonzie Flowers disagreed and told us this on Friday.
If a Walmart, a Target, a Lowe's, a Home Depot, if they can have the number of people that they have in their store in an enclosed environment, we can certainly have a couple hundred Youngsville residents along a parade route.
Yeah, I feel perfectly safe, yes.
Absolutely, yes. More than 6 feet apart.
It's been a tough year for everyone. So I think that we need to remember that kindness is important.
Despite the harsh realities of this deadly virus, this community desperately wanting to enjoy the holiday without judgment. The impact of this decision still yet to be determined.
And a reminder, you have one more day to apply for the state's $335 extra credit grant. It helps parents pay for remote learning and daycare during the pandemic. The deadline is tomorrow, December 7th at 2 p.m. You do have to fill out the application if you did not file a tax return last year. All right, it's 7:36. COVID-19 and the impact on your kids' learning. The skills researchers are saying is taking a hit.
Also, an urgent safety warning. The candles in your home being recalled over a serious risk of spreading fire.
Hey, and you might call them your kids. I know I do, and you're naming them as such.
Fur
That's your
babies.
top dog names. But first, we say good morning to Robert. Hey, Robert.
Julie, the website rover.com is sharing the 2020 list of top dog names. Many of the popular ones are also on the list of top babies names. For instance, the top 3 female names for dogs, Bella, Luna, and Lucy, are also top baby names. When it comes to the guys, the top canine picks were Max, Charlie, and Cooper.
Did it seem like the 3 girls' names? It seems like Twilight names. Bella,
Yeah.
Luna.
I really like Bella.
Bella, well, we'll
And
talk
you can
about
see the
that from
trending
Twilight.
down
Yeah.
names, Legend, Kim, Ashton. Wow.
So, okay, Legend, John Legend, Ashton Kutcher, Beyonce, Kim Kardashian.
Wow.
Is that who we're trending down on now, people? I'm kidding.
That's not fair. Well, preventing house parties during the pandemic, the new rule changes coming to Airbnb.
Also, a holiday light display in the sky by using, get this, drones when the show's coming to North Carolina.
And ABC 11 Together sharing some good news this Sunday morning. The 2 essential workers getting the wedding of their dreams. 7:45 on your Sunday. This morning, Airbnb out with new rules, hoping to prevent New Year's Eve parties. The company is so worried about people renting houses for unauthorized parties. They've made it so you can't even book for New Year's Eve anymore. The only exception is if you have a history of positive reviews. Shutting down house parties has been a concern for Airbnb for some time, but the problem has been amplified by the pandemic.
A testing nonprofit says some students' math skills are taking a hit during this pandemic. Researchers looking at test data from nearly 4.5 million students, mainly between 3rd and 8th grade. They found students performed at the same reading levels compared to before the pandemic, but math scores have dropped by 5 to 10 points compared to last year. The study recommends school districts do their own research to find any trouble spots. It is 7:46 now. A follow-up to a touching ABC 11 Together story. These 2 essential workers getting the wedding of their dreams for free thanks to an Orange County farm.
This is a great story. Last month, we introduced you to Jennifer McClay and Steve Gustafson. Both are working the front lines in this pandemic. Jennifer works in an emergency room and Steve is a paramedic. They originally planned to have their wedding in May, but those plans were pushed back due to the COVID-19 pandemic, as you can imagine. Also, it caused the original venue they planned on getting married in to close. And they ended up losing thousands in deposits. So they decided to enter Kate's Farm's contest to win a free wedding, and they were the lucky couple chosen. They tied the knot last week, and their wedding photographer sent us these beautiful pictures.
Oh, I love that story.
Yeah.
Put a smile on your face this Sunday. Hey, did you see this on your social media feeds last night? The company Walmart spreading some holiday cheer with the help of thousands of drones. The company hosting light shows across the country. The drones will make several images in the night sky like snowflakes, reindeers, candy canes like you just saw, and presents. The show's going to make a stop in Charlotte on Wednesday, December 16th, so mark those calendars. All right, Robert Johnson is in this morning for Steve Stewart. Robert, you said wall-to-wall sunshine earlier, and I'm pumped about that.
That's right. Yeah, wall-to-wall sunshine today, and then we...
Welcome back. This morning, ABC 11 together highlighting good deeds and community needs, and one man really stepping up to feed the hungry in his neighborhood this holiday season.
Yeah, he's a Korean War veteran who knows what it is like to go without. Arkila Davis sharing more of his generous act. You can donate at abc11.com/food, or you can visit your neighborhood food line to purchase one of those $5 Holidays Without Hunger food boxes.
Let's get a final check of weather with Robert.
All right, we've got a great day on the way. Loads of sunshine, clouds increasing after sunset at 5:01. So not a bad day on the way. 54 degrees for the high in Raleigh, but then some showers overnight tonight into Monday morning. Grab that umbrella when you're stepping out the door. 47 degrees, 49 sunny and cool on Tuesday. Another cool day on Wednesday, and near 60 on Thursday. Back into the 60s on Friday. Another chance of a shower comes Saturday. Tim and Julie.
All right, Robert, thank you.
Thank you. Good Morning America is next for the Eyewitness News team. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again in 25 minutes for more Eyewitness News.
For now, Eyewitness News continues at abc11.com, the ABC 11 mobile app, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a great Sunday.